In this really quick video guide, we're gonna see how we can download and use 3D models for free using Blender and Blenderkit. Now, Blender, it's an open source software, so you can download it and install it completely for free. You probably are already a user of Blender. Otherwise, you can check the video guides and video courses in Blender in our channel. So also you need Blenderkit if you wanna do this kind of exercise. So Blenderkit is an add-on. So again, it's partially free. So it contains a lot of free stuff, but also has a subscription, so you can get like the full version. So essentially, Blenderkit offers models, materials, HRIs, scenes, brushes, and assets for your 3D scenes. Now, we already dedicated other video guides about the other section of the Blenderkit add-on, but in this video, we're going to talk about 3D models, how we can download them, use them, you can modify, you can study them to understand how they were created, and so on. So you need to download and install Blenderkit. You do it from here. You click on download, and then you can see here I've already downloaded. It's gonna be a zipped file, a zipped folder. So once you download it, so you say save and you download it, then you're ready to install it in Blender. So this is Blender 3.4, and I'm gonna use the general interface right here and go to edit preferences and go to the add-ons. So this is where you're gonna activate it and install it first if you didn't install it yet. So to install it, you click on install, go to the folder where you download it, select it, and say install. And now you're ready. But before, make sure that it's activated. So if you look for in the add-ons available in your Blender, you can see here, if I look for Blenderkit, there it is, it's already activated. Otherwise, you need to check this check box on, and there you go. So you also have a video tutorial right here if you want to watch it, and then you're ready. You can see here it has also subscription if you want more assets to use. Otherwise, you can get the free assets available. So right here on the top we have the toolbar, and this is where you can select models, find materials and scenes also. So you have a combination of materials and lights and everything else. And then you have HRIs for environment, maps, and brushes if you're doing digital sculpting. So you have a lot of different assets that you can use, and we again dedicated other video guides about these other sections. Now you can also filter by categories. So if you're looking for something in particular, let's say I want to look for interior design, furnishing, so I'm going to go here to interiors, and you can see you have a lot of models that you can use, and also you can filter right here. So for example, you can filter by poly count if you want to keep visible only the low poly furniture. You can type here, for example, let's say 900. So it's gonna filter, and you're gonna see only the models that are under 900 polygons if you want to keep your scene low poly and you don't want too many high poly models. Okay, so you can see I can get this one here, for example, and it's really simple. I can just click and drag it inside my scene. You can see you can also position this table in a particular part of your scene, and there you go. You just need to wait for a few seconds. Now I'm also going to scale these initial Blender cube so we can use it as a pavement. There you go. And so now we have this table placed on top of this pavement. Now let's say that we want a chair. You can also use the search bar, so you can type chair, and there you go. So I have a lot of chairs, and again I can activate or deactivate my filter, and you also have other filters right here if you want to use it. Just want to show you how you can use it. So you have a chair here. I can click and drag it, and again I can position this chair in a particular spot. Now you can see it's not rotated correctly. I want to make the chair in front of the table. Now if you select the object, you can see here you have everything organized into collections, so basically into groups. So this is the chair right here, and if you want to take everything that it's in this group, you can right click and say select objects. So you're going to select everything, or you can also deselect objects. So you can do the other way, and then we can rotate the chair like that, so it's in front of the table. And of course I can duplicate it, and you can do it by duplicating the group. So right click, let's duplicate the collection, so we have another chair now, and select the objects, and then let's move this right here, so we have 2 chairs, and so you can continue like that. Now, in order to see the materials, we need to switch from the geometric or solid view into the preview, material preview, so we can see a preview of the materials. Now, in the standard scene in Blender, we also have a light, so let's see where this light is. There you go. So I can position this light closer to my scene, and we can also run a preview render of what we did so far. So we can go here into the final, the 4th sphere on the top. So this is the basic render. With Eevee, I can change this into cycles, and there you go. Now, if you're interested, if you want to know more, you can check the Blender video course, where everything you need to know about materials, lights, and the scene is explained. This is kind of a quick overview of the Blenderkit add-on. Now, this stripe right here can be also scrolled. So if you click on these arrows, you're going to move forward. You can see more assets, and you can also turn that off if you don't want to see it, and you can turn it on with this little eye. So here you can scroll, and also you have a Blenderkit panel here on the right. If you press N of the keyboard, it's going to open up, or you can click on this little arrow, and here again you have models, materials, scenes, HDRIs, and you can search filters, you can use categories. Now let's use like an indoor HDRI, so we can have better reflections. So I can take this one, and for HDRIs, you just need to click and drag again, and choose a resolution, and just drag it in the background, because this is gonna work as a background, as a source of lighting, so everything looks a little bit more real and natural. You need just to check out the scene and define the correct position for the background. But we did other video guides about HDRI, image-based lighting, and how you can set up this. So I'm not gonna go over on that. Just gonna keep it like this, just to show you that with really few steps we have a nice and complete scene that we can use. There you go. So this will be all for this video guide. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please subscribe, and if you want to support us a little bit, just join the channel as a supporter. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video guide.